We are so back, baby. It is the first week of September. I've got my autumnal pajamas on. I've spent my entire morning and last night reading a haunted house book. And I've got a pumpkin protein coffee. I am a fall nut. I know that you're probably a fall nut if you're tuning into this piece of content. I actually am so much of a fall nut that in my mid-30s I moved from Dallas, Texas to New York, just a little bit above the city, in the Hudson Valley, a perfect place to live. I moved here with my husband truly to chase fall, and I love documenting my fall chase every single year. My husband and I love to do little weekend trips around New England. We have a blast. We love to take you with us. The first thing I want you to do, if you're passionate about fall and you're excited to have the cozy autumnal YouTube algorithm of your dreams, what I'm going to need you to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave an autumnal fall comment for the algorithm, because the algorithm, it loves to eat up all your fall emojis, all your fall SEO words. So if you even want to just leave a paragraph about acorns in the comment, that is going to help both you and me. You're going to see more fall content on your feed, and I'm going to have more eyes on my content, which means I'll be able to spend more of my time making beautiful fall content for you. And baby, we're getting cinematic this year. I've got new camera, I've got new vibes, I'm learning how to color correct. I also have a new mic, which could be getting, this microphone could be getting very messed up by this cat climbing all over me. One thing I know living in both Texas and New York is that in order to have an incredible fall, you have to bring it yourself, okay? It's not simply about existing amongst the foliage, it's about decorating, reading the right books, watching the right movies, listening to fall playlists, participating. You got to get that brown butter sage in your food. You got to get that Taylor Swift cardigan in your ears. You have to put in as much elbow grease as the autumnal foliage is putting in. So, what is today? Today is going to be your guide as well as a documentation of how I am starting that process of preparing for fall, preparing to immerse myself in fall the second September hits. Though honestly, I will be completely real with you. I've definitely been doing fall stuff since maybe late July. We're at full mast now, and I think it's going to be a beautiful season. Also, if you're a longtime viewer of this channel, I am 6 weeks post-op bariatric surgery. It has been incredible. I feel amazing, and I think it was the right decision, and I am just enjoying my new life. And I think that getting this surgery in the middle of July was the right move, because it is September 1st and I am able to have pumpkin spice latte, though minimal caffeine and lots more protein. So join me for what I hope to be a really fun fall, and I will be your caffeinated queen taking you along for the ride, because since my surgery, caffeine just like hits me hard. I'm not complaining though, I love my go-go juice. I just feel like the vibes this fall are so good already. We've got tons of great book releases. We've got new pop records coming out. I'm a Swiftie. Just so you know, I'm an intense Swiftie. Like, I already am planning to save for whatever tour or residency my girls got going on. So let's lock in. If you're a fan of fall and you want to romanticize it and you want to go hard this year, subscribe, come along. I am locked in, and I'm going to be making a ton of fall content this year. I can't wait to take you along for the ride, and right now, let's go start by trying to peep what fall foliage is already emerging here in New York. Let's party.
My sweet Lord, my Lord, my Lord.
Sunday. We're getting coffee, and then we are headed to Trader Joe's to see like what kind of fall stuff they have. Oh my god, I'm driving on a curb. Terror. So we're gonna get some coffee. We're going to Trader Joe's. I'm gonna get some stuff to make some chili. I want to make pumpkin chili just to have that, like, you know, autumnal feeling. And I know that like in a lot of recipes that like use pumpkin puree, it's often kind of a replacement for the tomato puree. So I think let's try out the chili. Let's see how that goes. I think it'll be delicious. And you know what? Maybe I'll stop at Barnes & Noble. I still want to pick up their like $5 cafe book because I'm a Barnes & Noble rewards member. I sound like I'm doing an ad, but I'm not. It's just like a service that I authentically love and use. And then we're gonna get back home and make some chili. And I think it'll be a nice, relaxing, beautiful Sunday. I tried to go yesterday, but the rain was so bad here that the streets are starting to like flood. And I was like, oh, let's be safe and stay at home. On Friday, Houston and I went to go see The Conjuring Last Rites, which I'm actually like a big fan of that series. I love horror and I read a lot of horror and I love horror film, but it just like wasn't really exciting, wasn't really my cup of tea, even though I love the rest of the series so much. It felt like it was more of a wrap up of them, like Ed and Lorraine Warren's characters in the Conjuring universe, more than it felt like to me an exciting, gratifying ghost story. Even I usually am so interested in like possession or ghost story movies because you want to find out the why, you're hoping for a really good mystery, but they wrapped up like the why of the haunting in a singular sentence, and it was such like a non-part of the plot. It was mostly about just Ed and Lorraine Warren sort of like wrapping up this franchise, saying goodbye to these characters, and I just don't think that was very exciting as a person who goes to horror films. And it relied a lot on jump scares. You know what, I think if there's like one or two really good jump scares in a movie, I enjoy like that shock feeling, but it felt like it relied on that tremendously, and typically, I don't know, I feel like they just get better mystery out of it. So yeah. I'm still ruminating about that one. I need to rewatch the other films in the Conjuring universe because I feel like the first one was excellent, and the one that I'm shocked at like loving the most is The Devil Made Me Do It. So I think a rewatch is necessary. On my end, the $5 book is only available at Barnes & Nobles that have the cafe because they sell it in the cafe. So no $5 book today, but there's still lots of great options for me to peep at. I didn't expect to buy this much at all when I went in there. I literally just thought I was going to check out to see what the $5 book was, but they didn't have it. And so I just, you know, mulled around, and then I ended up finding so many treasures. We're keeping it brief with the promise of a longer book and overall media focus video to come next, which I will start filming today. Here are the items that I picked out. I got this Peanuts puzzle. I don't really like puzzles that much, but I feel like a lot of people I know derive so much like joy and pleasure from doing puzzles, and this one looked easy, and I love Peanuts anything so much. Maybe I will do this with my husband after, you know, engaging in some like adult beverages or something like that. I think that's gonna be fun. Okay, the next item I got is this book sleeve. It's like really gothic looking, and honestly I had never done like a book sleeve before. I always thought that just seems like an unnecessary item to own, but if you are bringing a book with you in your purse, it's really nice because it makes sure that the dust jacket and the book stays nice and tidy in your bag, and that is a perfect size. Okay, love this. I think this is so cute. Very excited about that. A useful item. So I got 3 books. I don't need to be buying 3 books at all, but they all called to me. They all looked very autumnal. They have like a spooky quality to them. So I'm going to go through them really quick. Normally I would give you a background on these items, but that's going to be next video. I'll do a full fall TBR. So this one just called to me, Isabella Nag and the Pot of Basil. The cover's just really lovely. and it looks kind of aged. And then the next one is the Maiden and her Monster. Do not tempt me with a good time and a fairy tale. This air freshener is being so weird. Bye. Fairy tale. I love fairy tale. Well, I'll go into it like I said. And then spooky, The Possession of Alba Diaz. Okay. I can't wait. I cannot wait. This is the best time of year to read. It is my favorite time of year to read, and I feel like I've just added more books to my TBR. And honestly, like, my fall TBR extends into Christmas. I will read like a holiday romance or two, but like once it gets dark, I am committed to like a thrilling, sensational, spooky read, probably until like, I don't know. I'm a perennial spooky reader. How about that? I just got to Trader Joe's and it is an absolute infestation of human beings. I mean, it's a Sunday at Trader Joe's. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but I feel like this Trader Joe's is just unusually in disarray. So putting a cork in that, but I'm gonna go get some ground chicken or ground turkey from a closer grocery store. Okay, bye. Believe it or not, we've got a lot of fall PR to unbox. Normally I don't unbox a lot of PR on this channel, but a lot of these items are from a small business that specializes in Halloween and fall that I really, really love and I want to amplify. So let's check it out and then I'll show you some other things as well. There's so much. I hate these things. So I know it's necessary, I know it keeps my stuff safe, but I hate packing peanuts. So Lively Ghosts is a woman-owned brand from California, and I have been a big fan of everything that they've had for years. And they very generously gifted me a tea set. Very Tim Burton inspired, very Haunted Mansion inspired. Even the packaging was just like completely on point. If you're like a Disney fan, let me show you. Grim Ghostly tea set. Oh my God, this reminds me so much of the wallpaper at Disneyland. Really, really cute. This collection is 100% on it. They really nailed it. I need to have a spooky tea party. Wow. They sent me a gothic cathedral cat bed. It still has to kind of like inflate because it was packed, but this is amazing. And I am so intrigued to see which one of my cats kind of stakes a claim on this beautiful, spooky new habitat. They also sent me one of their incredible in-house made candles. This one is pumpkin carver. That's so lovely. Okay, so it's freshly scooped pumpkin flesh. That's creepy. Earthly aroma, autumn soil where pumpkins grow, harvest spice of cinnamon and nutmeg. And what's special about these candles, they always come with little crystals inside. On to the next items. Let's go. Everything here is from Sniff, and they are an ingenious, really creative fragrance brand. You might be familiar with their perfumes, but they also make home fragrance in really unexpected ways. Let me show you, okay? As a fall lover, this just totally sends me through the roof. They sent me, and this is a partnership that they have with a creator called Half Baked Harvest, who I believe is a recipe creator. I think I even own her cookbooks. They developed some really beautiful, lovely food-inspired gourmand fragrances for autumn. So this is half-baked pumpkin smash, and this is their everything wash, which is laundry detergent. This, I am so excited to have my blankets, my sheets, and most importantly, my cozy sweaters smell like pumpkin. They also included a fragrance booster if this isn't strong enough. Incredible, incredible, amazing. So half-baked pumpkin smash is the main fragrance. There's also half-baked apple cider smash, but this one is in a body butter, which I actually cracked into well before I filmed this video. This is incredible. You can really smell the pumpkin pie spices. Cinnamon's in there definitely, maybe even a little bit of vanilla. This is gorgeous, and I have to say, it's incredibly hydrating too. All right, let's crack open these enormous candles. They come in these really fun faux giant milk cartons. So these are 50-gram candles, I think. So if you have a display area of your house, like a large kitchen island, or maybe your entryway, or even coffee table in the living room, I think that these candles would make for a beautiful centerpiece. Oh my God, my cat is eating the pumpkin peanuts, the peanut packing. Stop! This is Crosley, by the way. If bad things are happening, it's usually him. You know it's you. Wow, this is stunning packaging. Okay. Holy cow, this is a big mama candle. Okay, so this is a 4-wick candle, 50 grams. This is a half-baked pumpkin smash. You can bet your bottom that I'm going to be burning this tonight. I can't wait. This is so gorgeous. Like, it just takes up such real estate on a large kitchen counter. This is perfect. And I love that the glass is slightly ambery, so you're gonna get a beautiful effect when it's lit at night. Ooh. Oh my God, right away. Oh, well, historically, I am more of an apple fragrance person when it comes to fall. Oh my God. The smell that just waved over me, this smells like an apple crumble taken straight from the oven. Wow. Oh my God. Half-baked apple cider smash. Okay, so if you're gonna get one, this is my recommendation. I just love the smell of apples and apple cider. I feel like that to me is more fall than pumpkin. Wow. Vote, are you an apple or a pumpkin? I need to know. And because the people at Sniff are so incredibly generous, they also sent me 2 fragrances. I have heard all about this one for a long time. This is Crumb Couture. This is their croissant scented perfume. Let's read the description. I'll put on my description voice. It's a messy business. One bite of a hot croissant is almost an impossible secret to keep. This scent celebrates the golden, buttery, flaky crumbs that are guaranteed to end up on your chest, lap, and floor. Okay, girl. I don't have any perfume testers on me right now, so I'm just gonna spray on the packaging. Okay, it literally just smells like buttered croissant. Wow. This is really dangerous because it makes me want to eat the cardboard. Oh my God, I just got bariatric surgery and they're giving me bread perfume. I like it. I'm into it. This one I feel is going to be something that I need to wear when I go to Vermont. It's hot cakes, and you know what hot cakes are smothered in. Syrup. I love these little bottles. Let me see what milliliter these are. Okay, so these are one fluid ounce, and that means they are extremely travel friendly. Okay, are you guys ready for perfume voice again? Warmer than a griddle and twice as tempting. Hotcakes in a fluffy flapjack fragrance that drips with melted butter, maple syrup, sugared musk, and berry compote. A gourmand so good, it'll make you flip out. All right, I'm sold. Okay, we're just spraying the box. Oh my God. Wow, they really hit me with the food smells. I feel like this is low key. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do with this fragrance right here. If you're a single lady and you're having your gentleman caller stay over the first night, you need to spray yourself and your bed with this. Because there's something like so secure, heartwarming, nostalgic. I feel like this is a fragrance that could get you a ring. because it is definitely like Sunday morning breakfast in bed vibes. I love this. I'm gonna be wearing this to Vermont. Gorgeous. Hotcakes by Sniff. So that was my little fall unboxing. Thank you so much to both Sniff and Lively Ghost for reaching out. Please check out both of those brands. I'm so excited that they sent me things. Wow, you made it. You made it all the way to the end of the video. I'm so happy you're here. I hope that you're excited about the upcoming fall season, and I hope that you stick around for the next video because I'm already making it. Believe it or not, we're gonna have a fun one this year. Subscribe, like this video, leave a paragraph about squirrels, acorns, foliage, cats, whatever you like, and let's party. I'll be back next week, or maybe sooner. Who knows? Ta-ta.
my sweet